Hello and welcome to Insights IS. Let's start with our first issue, that is your Miyawaki method. So before moving to the issue, let's understand what is the difference between afforestation and reforestation. Actually, afforestation is the act of planting forest where no forest has existed before or where there hasn't been a forest in a long time. In case of reforestation, it's the act of planting new trees where trees have recently been cut down or destroyed. So deforestation is a process. So Miyawaki method is a method of afforestation which is to come up on the government office premises, residential complexes, school premises, and Purambok land in Kerala. In Miyawaki method, multi-layered saplings are planted close to each other, just like this, and this blocks sunlight from reaching the ground and prevents weeds from growing, thus keeping the soil moist. See what will happen when the trees are closer. Then the incident of sunlight would be very less, so that it won't reach the soil and it will act in a two beneficiary way. First of all, there will be less evaporation, and second of all, there will be less weeds growth. The close cropping further ensures that the plants receive sunlight only from the top. This portion will receive the sunlight, thus enabling them only to grow upwards than sideways. Growing the saplings close also ensures space for more trees to be planted. So the method also allows us to create a forest space within a short period of 20 to 30 years. In comparison, a conventional forest can take anywhere up to 200 to 300 years to develop. It grows 10 times faster and 30 times denser. They boast of having 30 times better carbon dioxide absorption capacity, 30 times better noise and dust reduction ability, and 30 times greener surface area as compared to monoculture plantation. Monoculture plantation is the plantation where only one kind of crop is grown or one kind of trees are grown. After 2 years of plantation, it becomes self-sufficient and doesn't rely on any external maintenance. These dense forests not only help retain groundwater, recharge groundwater tables and support local biodiversity, but also increase green cover and curb air pollution. Actually, this Miyawaki system was originated in Japan and now it is in practice in India. So let's move to the next issue, that is APDRC5, that is Asia Pacific Drosophila Research Conference. Fifth edition of APDRC5 commenced at Pune on January 6 for a period of 5 days. It was organized in the country for the first time by the Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, that is ISER. The last 4 editions of this conference took place in Taipei, Seoul, Beijing and Osaka. It is a biennial conference and it aims to promote the interaction of Drosophila researchers in the Asia Pacific research region with their peers in the rest of the world. The event will have foreign and Indian delegates. 2 Nobel laureates, that is Professor Eric Lescas, that is in physiology in 1995, and Michael Rosbach, who got Nobel Prize in 2017, will be engaged. So after that, Drosophila is derived from the Greek word drosos, which means dew loving. These belong to Drosophilidae family and are most frequently known as fruit flies or vinegar wine or pomace flies. They stay on ripe or rotten fruits. There is another related family, that is Tephrididae, also called as true fruit flies or fruit flies, but these feed primarily on unripe or ripened fruits. Let's understand about Indian Institute of Science Education and Research System. Just like other research systems, NISER, IIT, others like that, it is a network of institutions devoted to science education and research. These were set up on the recommendations of Scientific Advisory Council to the Prime Minister under the chairmanship of Professor C.N.R. Rao. In 2013, Professor C.N. Rao became the third scientist after C.V. Raman and APJ Abdul Kalam to receive Bharat Ratna. That is important. There are 7 such institutes established in Bhopal, Kolkata, Mohali, Pune, Thiruvananthapuram, Tirupati and Barahampur. Next issue is Challakere. Sorry if I am pronouncing wrong. So the ISRO has proposed Human Space Flight Center at Challakere in Chitradurga district of Karnataka. It is also known as a science city and also known as oil city. It is famous for kambali, that is woven blankets made by the local Kuruba people. So let's understand about Kuruba people. It is a Hindu caste in this region, especially Chitradurga district of Karnataka, and in many districts of Karnataka they are found. Some famous leaders from this Kuruba people are Hariyar and Bukka Rai, who founded Vijayanagar Empire from this Kuruba people. And also there is a metro station in Bangalore, you might have heard about that. That is Sangoli Rayana metro station. The Sangoli Rayana is from Kuruba people. And after that, the CM of Karnataka previously, Siddharamaiah, was from this Kuruba people. So it is also known as second Mumbai of India because it is the second largest producer or supplier of edible oil after Mumbai. There are as many as 60 plus oil industries in Challakere. Moreover, ISRO has also planned to add a quarantine facility at the Sriharikota spacecraft. What is this quarantine facility? Quarantine is a restriction on movement of people and goods which is intended to prevent the spread of disease or pests. All in one facility. That is why it is mentioned, because Challakere will be the single stop consolidating infrastructure and activities related to space travelers. Then how establishing the facility at Challakere will help us? Because the cost reduction, that is cost reduction would be there. And also suppose Gaganyaan mission where astronauts training in Russia has been taken place. So but that thing will be taken place in India. So that will be the help to us. So next issue is Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. And it is a very famous scheme in regard of farmers. Maharashtra has become the first state in the country to integrate its land records with the web portal of the PMAVI. This will help in checking the cases over insurance, that is insurance of more land than in possession, as well as insurance of ineligible people. Actually, PMFBY was launched in 2016 and administered by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. It provides a comprehensive insurance cover against failure of crop, thus helping in stabilizing the income of the farmers. Scope: all food and oilseed crops and annual commercial horticulture crops for which past yield data is available are covered under this. So what is the premium structure? Premium structure, remember, 2% is for Kharif crops, 1.5% for all Rabi crops, and 5% for annual commercial and horticulture crops. Guys, in comment box mention 3 famous Kharif crops and 3 famous Rabi crops. So the scheme is compulsory for loany farmers availing crop loan, that is Kisan Credit Card account for notified crops and voluntary for others. A question was asked in Mains 2016, how do subsidies affect the cropping pattern, crop diversity and economy of farmers? What is the significance of crop insurance, minimum support price and food processing for small and marginal farmers? Let's move to the next issue, that is Bibi ka Maqbara. The Archaeological Survey of India will undertake scientific conservation of a Bibi ka Maqbara located in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. In 17, actually printing mistake is there, that is 17th century Mughal era monument. It is a 17th Mughal era monument in the city of Aurangabad, Maharashtra. And it was commissioned by Emperor Aurangzeb in 1660 in the memory of his wife Dilaras Banu Begum. The name is very important. The structure is known as the Taj of Deccan because of its striking resemblance to the Taj Mahal. Actually, what are there inside? The domes, minarets, and marble screens inside the built are made. This is your dome. After that, the minarets are there, 4 minarets, and after that, marble screens are there. So it is looking like a mini Taj Mahal. So let's understand about Archaeological Survey of India. Archaeological Survey of India is a premier organization for the archaeological research, scientific analysis, excavation of archaeological sites, conservation and preservation of protected monuments. It is an attached office under Department of Culture under Ministry of Culture. It was founded in 1861 by Alexander Cunningham. This name is very important, who became its first Director General. So let's move to the next issue, that is Saras MK-2. National Aerospace Laboratory has been pushing the government to make Saras MK-2 commercially viable. This National Aerospace Laboratory wants the government to use its under Udan because it has the capacity to operate in ill-equipped, semi-prepared and unpaved airstrips. Saras MK-2 is 19-seater aircraft. It was developed with a target cost of 50 crore rupees, which is at least 20 to 25% lower in cost than other aircraft in a similar category. The NAL developed this first indigenous light transport aircraft. So the NAL suggests using this for VIP services or tackling emergencies in times of natural calamities. Let's understand what is National Aerospace Laboratories. It is India's first largest and only government aerospace research and development laboratory in the country's civilian sector. It was established by the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research at Delhi in 1959 and its headquarters was later moved to Bangalore in 1960. So let's understand the question of prelim which was asked in prelims 2017. The nationwide soil health card scheme aims at. Options are let's read out option 3. Checking the overuse of fertilizers in farmlands. So this is a correct answer option actually. So actually it checks the NPK ratio, that is nitrogen, phosphorus and kalium, that is you can say potassium. So after that actually the main aim is for that, and after that also other minerals which are present in the soil it finds it out, so that the right answer would be 3. So after that let's understand the option 2, enabling the banks to assess the quantum of loans to be granting to farmers on the basis of soil quality. So somehow if you read it out you will find it irrelevant, because it's a soil health card, it is asking about soil and health. There is no relation would be with bank. So option 2 would be wrong option. So if you find out, suppose you don't know about soil health card scheme, nothing at all about, and if you just delve into the keywords soil health card scheme, then you will find out that bank has no relation with that. So in that manner you can eliminate option A, C and D. So option B would be right answer. So in this manner, in the manner of elimination, you can make correct at least 20 questions in UPSC. So practicing questions helps a lot. So my advice is like that. So we are providing 2 questions relating to UPSC previous years and 4 questions which is for practice. So if you at least do 60 questions in this manner, so your question solving approach would be much more developed. So let's solve the question asked in prelim 2017. What is the importance of developing Chabahar port by India? Options are: India's trade with African countries will enormously increase. If you find out the world map, if you have a good hand over world map, and you can find out nothing to do with this Chabahar port, which is located near the coast of Iran, has nothing to do with Africa. So option A would be wrong option. Option B is India's relations with oil producing Arab countries will be strengthened. So no. Then India will not depend on Pakistan for access to Afghanistan and Central Asia. This is the right answer. And Pakistan will facilitate and protect the installation of the gas pipeline between Iraq and India. Tapi pipeline and Chabahar port are different. Then nothing relation is there. So D is the wrong option. Let's solve a CSAT question which was asked in Prelims 2019 like that. Sita and Gita go for a swim after a gap of every 2 days and every 3 days respectively. If on 1st January both of them went for a swim together, when will they go together next? So let's solve the question like this. Suppose 1st January is mentioned. After that Sita is here and Gita is here. So Sita is going after 2 days, mean she would be going on 4. After that she would be going on 7, then 10, then 13, in that manner. So Gita would be going on, then Gita would be going on 5th, then 9th, then 13. Then you can find 13 is common between them, so answer would be 13. And another method, technical method, would be like that. You can add 2 plus 1 and 3 plus 1, then take the LCM of that. The LCM would be 12 and add a 1 in that. The answer would be 13. So thank you guys. Have a nice day.